What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and most importantly, how to get you access to high limit credit funding. If that's something you like to listen to, then we definitely welcome you to subscribe. Otherwise, you can support our channel if you just like, share, or comment right down below. It helps our content get out to a wider audience, and we greatly appreciate the support. So, for today's video, I have another special credit union review. This time around, it's Unify Financial Credit Union. Now, this is a credit union that's available nationwide, coast to coast, so there's no geographic restrictions. They have about 3 billion in assets under management, so they're not a terribly large credit union, but they are available throughout the country, so there's no geographic restrictions. Membership eligibility is wide open as well. So there's two nonprofits that you can join, the Friends of Hobbs as well as the Surfender Foundation. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But those are two ways for you to become eligible to join Unified Financial Credit Union. And I touched on two of their products in a video that I did a couple days ago. And these are more so of the entry level loan products. One is a quick loan, the other is a credit builder loan. So the quick loan, I confirmed it does not report on your credit, so you're not going to build credit with the quick loan. The quick loan is really designed as an alternative to a payday loan. So you can borrow anywhere between $300 and $500. There's no credit check. There's 0% interest. There is, however, a $20 application fee. So that's the quick loan. The rebuilder loan ranges from 200 all the way up to 1,000. It will report to the all three credit bureaus, and they will do a credit check or hard inquiry. Now, just because they do a hard inquiry, they understand that it's a credit builder loan, so the underwriting is going to be much less stringent for that particular loan. But both of these are somewhat entry level. And even let's say with the no credit check quick loan, even though it doesn't report, you can still build internal data points with Unify Financial Credit Union. So let's say you take out a couple of quick loans and you pay them back. That'll just build your relationship with them, because later down the line they'll see that you may have paid off one or two of those loans, and it will definitely help your case, especially if your credit score isn't the most pristine. So the quick loan and the credit builder are their entry level cards or entry level loan products. They do have some business products and services like business checking, business savings, and things like that. But they don't really have that much business credit cards or business lines of credit or anything like that. Their business lending is focused more so on commercial real estate financing and lending. So I'm going to focus more so on their personal products. Now, they do have three pretty good loan products. They have a line of credit, they have a personal term loan, as well as a debt consolidation loan. Now, the term loan starts at a minimum of 500 and goes all the way up to 50,000. And it has interest rates as low as 3.49%, which is very, very competitive. That's almost in line with some SBA loans I've seen for like EIDL at like 3.75%. I've seen PPP loans at 1%, so 3.49% is not bad. And the terms go from a minimum of 12 months all the way up to 84 months, so that's about 7 years. The debt consolidation loans are a little bit higher interest rate, the lowest being 8.49%. So it's about 5 points higher, actually 8.74. I'm sorry. So it's about five and a quarter percentage points higher than the personal term loan. And the same terms, 12 months to 84 months, and a minimum of 500 all the way up to 50,000. Now, the personal line of credit starts at a minimum of 1,500 and goes all the way up to 50,000. Now, I'm a huge fan now of personal lines of credit because they offer a ton of flexibility versus a loan. So I'm just going to briefly go into some of the advantages of a line of credit versus a loan. So a line of credit let's say you don't know what you're going to do with the funds yet, you don't have a plan for it. Having a line of credit is going to be better because you're not paying the entire amount. You're not paying interest on the entire amount from the beginning. You're only paying interest on the amount that you draw down from. So basically, whatever you're using, you're only going to get that. And then you also do get usually a 25-day grace period to be able to pay back the line of credit without accruing interest or paying any interest. Whereas a loan, now some loans do get a grace period when it's first originated, but after that, you're going to be paying interest on the entire amount of the loan throughout the duration of the loan. So a loan, you're usually going to pay more interest on. A line of credit, you're probably going to pay less interest on it, assuming that you don't revolve that balance indefinitely. So that's one of the good things about their line of credit. One of the highest I've seen at $50,000. So definitely check that out. And then they do have 5 credit card products. They have a shared secured credit card. I did call up and confirm it does not graduate. The max that you could put down is 2,500. Unfortunately, let's say you get the secure card and you want to move on to an unsecured product, you'd have to close that and then apply for another one. So you would lose the history and have to take another inquiry. So that's one of the downsides of their secured card. Next up, they have a classic Visa card, no annual fee, and the limit goes up to $4,999. And there is a fixed rate APR as low as 8.49%. Then they have a gold Visa card that goes up to a maximum credit limit of 14,999. Now, some of you might be wondering, why do they do the 999? The reason why they do is because they want to usually keep the limit, and so a couple other banks do it too, like Bank of America. For like their secured card, it's 4,999. The reason why they do that is because certain benefits kick in at a certain Visa limit. So things like rental damage, collision waiver insurance, and emergency roadside assistance, like just little benefits like that kick in at certain limits. So by keeping it right below that threshold, the credit card issuer doesn't have to provide that benefit to you. So that's just one thing to keep in mind if you ever see that. So again, the gold Visa goes up to 14,999, right below 15,000. And then the platinum is the low interest rate. They do have fixed and variable interest rate, but that goes up to $50,000. And then finally, the Engage Rewards, which is their premier or premium Visa card, Visa signature card, and that goes all the way up to $50,000 as well. So they have two credit cards that go up to $50,000. And with the Engage Rewards, you will earn 5,000 points after you spend $2,000 within the first 90 days. So that 5,000 points, I believe it's equivalent to about $50. So not too great, but they overall Unify Financial Credit Union has a ton of great products and definitely a credit union for you to consider. They have starter loans, they have quick loans, they have credit builder loans, shared secured, great credit cards and lines of credit, debt consolidation, and term loans. So overall, if you're looking for personal credit products, they seem to have an option to fit in. And one of the things I like about them as well is that they have some of these starter types of loans where you can kind of get into the institution without having the best credit and kind of work your way up, which is excellent. And they're also open nationwide, so there's no geographic restrictions. Anybody can join. I'm gonna post a link in the description. And oh yeah, one other thing too, they do pull Experian for their credit decisions, so that's just one thing to keep in mind. I'm not 100% which FICO model that they're using, but they do pull Experian. So if there's anyone else who've had any experience with Unify Financial Credit Union, definitely let us know in the comment section right down below. And until next time, y'all take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.